Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem HaKudash, the honors to my apostles and elders, the great millstone that doing the grow well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect, the reflected on third. Shalom. This is Brother Awadaf from GMS Detroit Camp, coming at you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Ba'ashem HaKudash. Today, this will be another in transit, and the title of this video will be "You Jakes that watch for entertainment will become the entertainment of the Most High." Alright, so once again, you Jakes that watch for entertainment, you will become the entertainment of the Most High. Alright, so you have a lot of Jakes that watch these videos for entertainment purposes only. Alright, because they see the title is, elder or apostle getting on woman, or black woman this, black woman that, anything involving woman. Jake love watching those types of videos. Not to actually get edified and comforted through the scriptures, but rather for the sake of entertainment. Right? Then you got if an Edomite is getting cursed out, then Jake want to watch those types of videos. Or if the video's titled Edomite kisses my foot, Jake flocks at those videos. You got these other groups that they'll do videos with clickbait titles, massacre, blood, slash, slice, dice, blood everywhere, slice with the scriptures, all these types of crazy titles, not because it's sincere, but rather for the sake of views. And you have a lot of jakes that'll flock to those videos. You'll see those videos having 5,000, 10,000, 13,000 hits. But if it had so many hits and they were watching it in sincerity and truth, how come there's not that many groups out there, not that many camps, not that many so-called brothers out there teaching this word? If all those 13,000 people, let's say like 9,000 of them are men watching your videos, how come there aren't 9,000 people that heard your video and they're out there teaching because they heard you teach? How come you don't have that? All right? That shows you that the majority of those people that watch those videos, the clickbait titles, they're just watching for entertainment. They're not watching because they're sincere. So you jakes that watch for entertainment, you will become the entertainment of the Most High. Because the Most High said that he will laugh when your fear cometh. He said he will mock when your fear cometh. And that he's going to laugh at you. That's in Proverbs, the 1st chapter. All right, so you jakes that are watching for entertainment, like the elder apostle Rachah calls you GMO babies. All right? Because you like mocking the prophets, you like talking mess about them, you like threatening them, so on and so forth. Wait till the Most High gets to doing that to you. But he ain't going to threaten. He's just going to actually physically destroy you. He's going to actually kill you. And there ain't no nice way to tell you. There ain't no nice way to tell you, hey, the Most High is going to take his spirit from you. ain't no nice way to tell you that. So if you're watching this for entertainment, then you need to reevaluate and actually self-examine. And understand that, hey, the times that we're coming into, if you don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're not going to be stable. All right, you're not going to be stable. Because you have to understand that, hey, hard times are coming. And the only way you're going to have answers as to why, who, what, when, where, and why is if you get into this word. That's the only way that you're going to understand what's going on and how to escape from it. Scripture say, be not only a hearer of the word, but a doer. All right, it's in the book of James, the 1st chapter. You can't just be a hearer of the word. All right, you can't be a hearer only. You have to be a doer of the word. Scripture say, having your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Meaning what? You're supposed to actually walk that walk. You can't just talk that talk. All right, you got to back it up. You have to have actions behind your belief. All right, you got to have actions. You can't just, oh yeah, I believe. Meanwhile, you here it is, the video you're watching is how to keep the Sabbath. You're like, oh yeah, I believe, but you're not keeping the Sabbath. It's like, do you really? You see? It's more than just knowing that you're an Israelite. Oh yeah, I know I'm an Israelite. But when does the Sabbath come in? How does the Sabbath break down when the Sabbath comes in? What is it regulated by? Is it Friday to Saturday sundown? What regulates when your Sabbath comes in? See, but they can't answer questions like that because why? They're watching for entertainment purposes only. See, so if you fall into that lot, then reevaluate. If you fall into that lot, reevaluate, self-examine. So you say, examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. All right? Examine. Okay, why am I really in this? Scriptures speak about counting the costs. All right, why am I in this? Okay, I like this because the scriptures say it should be in thy belly sweet as honey. Because when you first find out you're in this, you're like, oh man, really? Oh wow, this is great. You want to tell your aunt, niece, nephew, everybody. You want to tell everyone. You got to understand there's bitterness that comes with it. You might lose your job, you might lose your woman, you might lose your car, you might lose your home, so on and so forth. So you got to actually come to terms with yourself and actually self-examine. Right? Another part of self-examining is, okay, well, why am I in this thing? Are you in this thing for vainglory? Are you in this thing to because it's like it sounds good, but you're not really trying to pattern yourselves after the works of someone that truly believes? You don't want to teach, you don't want to go on the highways and hedges, you don't want to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments, so on and so forth. If you're not trying to do those things, then you don't believe. So it's important to self-examine, because otherwise you're just wasting your time. That's why the scriptures say, be not only a hearer of the word, but a doer. All right? Otherwise you're deceiving your own selves, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. Because at the end of the day, you're just wasting your own time. So you jakes that watch for entertainment, you will become the entertainment of the Most High. All right? When he brings about the judgment upon you, the calamity upon you, the Lord said he will laugh at your calamity. How is he going to do that? He's going to put the spirit upon his men to laugh at you in those days. So you scoffers, you scorners, and those of you that watch for entertainment, when that destruction is brought upon you, guess what? The brothers that have been faithfully teaching his word, they're going to come across you and they're going to laugh at you. And then you're going to feel lower than low. You're going to feel like lower than the ground. So, hey, if you don't want to fall into that lot, or if we don't want to fall into that lot, what do we have to do? Take heed. Listen up. All right? And pattern ourselves after the good works of the scriptures. All right? Scriptures say, what's the whole duty of man? To fear the Most High and keep his commandments. So with that, I'm going to leave it there. All praises, honors, and glories be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rahai Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone that do indeed rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the members of the elect. Reflecting with that being said, Shalom. Barak Akim and the fuses that listen. Shalom.